You're travelling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of the imagination. Next stop, the Twiglet Zone.
Here's a little number for all you vegans out there. All we are saying is give cheese a chance. All we are saying is give cheese a chance.
I mean, cheese is the very essence of existence. It senses the grim reality and moulds thoughts into processable chunks. But let me ask you a question. What lies beneath the holes?
So welcome to Mindfulness Imagination Fair number 300. And I know what you're asking yourself, aren't you? You're asking yourself, what happened to the other 298 videos? Well, let me explain to you. Now, in between all this nonsense, we're going to have a little meditation. This is, after all, a Mindfulness Imagination Fair, which I will be taking out to various places once lockdown has been lifted, if it ever is. I'd like to offer you a sweet little meditational thought using the power of music, one of my favourite things, but due to copyright restrictions, I'm afraid we're going to have to do it in silence. So bear with, please. So I'd like to offer you this very quick and easy, useful meditation that you can use anywhere, wherever you are. You could be in your car, you could be on a bus, you could be on a train, you could be sitting at your desk, you could be sitting waiting for the kettle to boil at home. Your timer for this meditation is the song that you choose. And the song that you choose should be something that really connects with you, something that really makes you feel good and calm and at peace, and you can just relax. You can let your mind explore while you're listening to it. It shouldn't be something really, really poppy or that makes you get up and want to dance around and to sing. It should be something that centers you and makes you feel really good about yourself. Something with a like a sort of calming, flowing melody, perhaps, something like that. So once you've chosen your song, you plug in your earphones and your headphones, and you sit back. Now, as I say, you can do this in the car. You can put the music on in your CD player if you still have one of those, or tape machine if you still have one of those, or your USB stick if you're up with the times, or even on your phone. Because while you're driving, you do automatically think of other things. So having some music on that puts you into a sort of meditative, half meditative state is a good way of exploring your thoughts and ideas, and a good way of dealing with any problems that are coming up in your life that are arising through lots of things. So most tracks are 3 minutes, so that's a good enough time for you to meditate. It does help you to sort out problems, sort out any anxiety issues you might have, any issues that you may have in your personal or professional life. It just gives you a bit of space, allows you to step back, and the music can then combat any negative thoughts that arise as you're thinking and going through. Just let them float away and return to the music, return to that steady beat that you've got, that flow that you've got, which is sort of linked to your breathing in a way. Allow your imagination to come to the fore. Allow your subconscious mind to take over. And when the music stops, slowly bring yourself back to where you are. If you were at your desk, you can open your eyes. If you are lying on a bed, you can open your eyes. If you're in a car, of course, you can just get back into the real world. But keep hold of all those ideas that you had in your head. And when you've finished, Give yourself a thank you. Congratulations. Now I'd like to give you a Laurel and Hardy handshake.
Oh, no. No handshakes here. Aye, Corona.
Never gonna. Hey, never gonna run around and desert you.
Hello there. Hello there. So this is what I look like without a face mask. But look what I look like when I'm wearing a face mask. Drivers, eh? I mean drivers, eh? Drivers, eh? Drivers, eh? Oscar Wilde once said, "Be yourself, because everybody else is taken." In the dark recesses of you, there is a battle raging between ego and superego. It is a war that has been raging for centuries. When people are told they are imaginative or thinking outside the box, it is generally felt that it is because creative means a little weird, eccentric, odd, out there and the such. And then you get tarnished with the creative brush of being an artist and not understanding the business of things. Sorry, is being an artist a problem? A threat to your fragile ego? Who is it a problem for? Well, for my money boots, I take it back to factory days where they didn't want your sorry little mind thinking about things and trying to improve them.
So you keep your mind on your job, see? You're not conforming, slacker. You're the slacker who'll never get anywhere.
Says the power suit, usually always a man, who goes around in circles because he doesn't spend any time thinking about what he is doing. Only doing. And that leads to heart failure and death.
Rubbish.
Everyone has an imagination, and everyone has creative ability to make change. It is not just for people who can draw or read or write music. We seem to be in a world where it is not considered important enough to use imaginations for anything other than making art. But you use it all of the time. You can use it to solve the ills and problems of the planet. We can collectively put our imaginations together and unite as one. This will work because in our imaginations there is not competition, only growth. Ideas build and flow and get better and wiser the more we put our imaginations to them. Imagination is needed to get out of the social, political and environmental mess that we are in. Let's be honest. These are crap times. Democracy is dying, governments are failing, the environment is a disaster, and inequality is at a dangerous and disgusting level. Yet all we seem to have are fat, white-skinned, grey-haired, unimaginative old men prancing around and doing the same dumb thing over and over again, dithering like bloody ditherers. They're like moths constantly hitting a light bulb. Yes, useless, unintelligible, and ridiculous. This is a human crisis. All our inventors and scientists and writers and artists from centuries ago must be looking at us and thinking, what the hell? Individuality and imagination are the two most important ideas you can have for your whole life. And they will get you out of situations you don't want to be in as much as create new worlds for you to live in. You are the dominant force in your world. Only you can change the bits that are wrong. Like, say you're creating a script on your Google Docs. You delete the bits that don't work. End of rant. Yes, thank you. Very interesting answer. Tell me, are you able to perform under pressure? No, but I would like to give Bohemian Rhapsody a go. Tell me your worst trait. Honesty. I don't think being honest is a bad thing. I don't give a shit what you think. Well, thank you for listening to today's video. I'd like to finish now with a song that I've written especially for those of you who might be feeling down or tired, or perhaps you're fed up with work or life or the general situation in the world. Everything's dragging you down, you know. There's always a way out of things. There's always a positive step. There is hope in this world. There are people who care. There are people who look to the future, who want to change the world and want to unite us. We are one free and kind world, if we choose to be. Anyway, this song is called I Hate Your Bloody Guts, You Arsehole.